What a quirky little musical track as we begin our exploration of the lighthouse. There's already somebody waiting for us right here. Now, I haven't recorded videos in like 4 days, so I'm just taking a quick look-see here. Yeah, everything appears to be in order. Pretty evenly balanced team. We wouldn't mind getting a couple evolutions in here, but in time. Eh? Oh, Magmar, my only memory of you will always be you getting dunked by Charizard. That's not fair, but it's what I remember. I think my only regret about that entire sequence is that he does Seismic Toss into the lava. And it's probably for the best, because it would have been brutal to have had him hit some kind of solid ground. But it would have been fun just to see what kind of crater and explosion there was from Charizard just slamming, destroying Magmar down onto the ground like that. A full restore. Okay. Well, with 2 special defenses down, you're dead. But very interesting. It really is that easy for Typhlosion. Him and Alakazam just level up so fast. Yeah, well, you seem pretty serious too. But, okay. Let's be friends. Lovely. Oh my, not again. We just had a whole episode with you in the title, Mom. Because you were so over-aggressive. Yeah, no, yeah. Terrific. Ugh. Now I'm going to have to walk around him. This is my fault. I just added like 4 steps to the playthrough. Normally we'd be concerned by this. We have a fire type out, and we'd be looking at water types here most of the time. Here it's ice. That's not going to go well for you. This is, of course, one of the strange elements that we have to keep track of in a playthrough of this nature. So, we have stronger Pokemon than we should at this point, clearly. Our opponents also do. But what sort of works out in our favor is that we get a lot more experience from trainer fights because they have Pokemon they shouldn't have at that point. Whereas it doesn't matter what stage of evolution you're in, you always need the same amount of experience to level. That's why I don't think we're going to be severely challenged in this playthrough, but you never know. Again, it doesn't take much for this to all get out of hand really quickly. Ow. I actually think we've been somewhat lucky to this point, and when I say that, I'm referring mostly to the fact that we've seen a lot of dragon types, and several of them have actually beefed up with Dragon Dance. And we haven't gotten slaughtered by that. There are setups where a couple Dragon Dances would make them faster than us, and then they just start one-shotting everything. And there's nothing we can do about it. We have no priority moves yet. It could just be a horrible experience. And that hasn't happened, even though we have gotten a couple Dragon Dances in on more than one occasion. It hasn't spiraled into a total party kill. Let's battle again. Okay. Now, one of the ways that we can keep our team fresh and also balanced is by switching a lot here. So we're going to put somebody else in front now that Typhlosion is 25. And that's only for the first battle. After that, we can switch to whomever we need at a given moment. What are you here for? Also, is that a hole in the ground next to him? Are we going to be dropping down here? I actually don't really remember this place that well in this game. And the layout was different in the original. It was more squared. And the sequence that you used to leave was just kind of a linear path, but kept dropping down. So I don't remember how this works. We're going to figure it out together. Oh my god, coins. I like Luxray. I like Ray. That's what I almost said. It's one of my favorite from Gen 4. Magnezone, and here we are with no ground attacks. We do have more than one fire option. We also have not Brick Break, but Drain Punch. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and make sure this doesn't get super crazy. We've got 5 Pokemon. Calm down, dude. Okay, much more manageable. Very good. Facing electric types, we might as well get a kill or two in with Venusaur. This is the easiest setup, because not only do we resist electric attacks that he's not going to get to use, but he's water electric, so Petal Dance is akin to murder. And we'll go ahead and just let this rock. Petal Dance is already queued up. Man, that animation lasts for like 5 seconds. But you know what, Pichu? Since you can't be in Smash anymore, you do your thing. You dance. I hope you dance. There we go. Little unevolved Pokemon, not giving us much experience, but it's enough to get Venusaur there. I could just keep this going, but I don't want to. On the off chance that we sit here and keep hitting ourselves with confusion, let's just switch. And that, of course, is another difficulty meter that's kind of built into the game depending on your preferences. You have the shift and the set methods. In one of them, you have the option of switching in between every Pokemon that you kill, and the other one is just kind of like the show or whatever, where you kill something and then they send something out, and whatever you have out, you battle. So this is tilted in our advantage, but it's the default, and it's how I generally play them too. I'm almost too frightened not to in a randomized playthrough, because, oh boy. Also, that's not a hole in the floor. Okay, good. Just shading. It's hard to tell. These guys are so polite. Hello, small child. Would you wish to engage me in a battle of Pokemon nature? Of the Pokemon variety? And it's like, yes, sure, Huh. That is a surprising sequence for a couple reasons. Didn't think the Bravo would survive, and it has stuff that gives us status effects. And he also is rich and has a full restore. I don't know if that counts as going second in that spot. It's actually an interesting question. I have never used Payback extensively, so I haven't looked into it. But since the item does trigger first and it eats up the opposing Pokemon's turn, does that mean that Payback procs for going second and does more damage? I don't know. I also forgot what was coming out. I'm being perfectly honest, I don't remember. Was talking? Nah, it's fine. This does not get survived. Alakazam a little bit stronger as far as attacking goes than Umbreon, so not worried about it. And the critical hit just rubs it in. I still think that there should be some element of like Pokemon exploding if they get just destroyed by an attack. Like, if I've got a level 70 Venusaur and I attack a level 3 Rhydon with a grass attack that does 4 times damage with that stat differential, that Rhydon should be dead. Did I just fall out? Okay. Well, so that's how you quickly exit this place now. Or is it? Grip Claw. That, like, either does more damage on Wrap-type moves or extends them to 8 turns instead of 5 or some such. In any case, onward. Jasmine won't even smile these days. Sounds rough. You know, we should have brought our Ampharos, so that's a mistake on my part. Oh well. We have just the answer for this to get Umbreon to 25 before he gets reduced to 1 health of poison. These little stray moves like this have been really helpful over the course of this playthrough too. And you'll notice we've shunned a couple Pokemon that didn't have them. Because you're more likely to get moves of your own type, we run the risk of having Pokemon that are like that Pikachu I told you about when I was a kid. 3 electric moves for no reason other than the fact that I was dumb. Here we had a problem potentially where we don't even have the choice of other type moves. It just keeps feeding us those. So Umbreon having Fire Punch is great because it gives another option besides Dark Attacks, and who knows if when we're going to get other options to go with that. Oh, dear. I was hoping to 2-shot. I didn't have any thoughts whatsoever about that killing him in 1 hit, but can't always get what you want. Well, we're just going to switch. We're not just going to switch. Hey, Quick Claw. Let's see if we can't break the rage. Well, we can die in the process. I guess we try. Paralysis? No. No, Togepi, you're not supposed to die. I need you to be happy. Stupid lack of switching. I think the best candidate for revenge is the most obvious one. Everyone is currently level 25, except Togepi. That's about to change, though. That's not necessary, but it felt great. You got the Alakazam type level. 3 special attack, 3 speed. And he's a special sweeper, so that's good for us. Really, Mom? You know, I almost have to feel like we're going to have to disable her because this is happening too often. It's cost us valuable time in this playthrough, which is already going to be pretty long. I mean, we're on a decent clip. We're not going out of our way very much, and that's all fine, but yeah, you know, let's keep Umbreon out front while I can fight. But if we can disable that, she'll, I think, stop calling us? I could be wrong, but I think that she's not saving anymore, that's the way it goes. Bird Pokemon, he says. We'll see. His cage is empty, so yeah. This is why. He's really not a very good bird keeper. Intimidate. Great. All we have are physical moves, and we're poisoned, so we're probably going to die. But, you know what? We fight anyways. Can we at least do half? Wow. Okay. Wouldn't have put money on one-shotting him with him resisting it, well, with Water Dark and whatnot, but it happened. Okay. I have a solution for this. We really have our choice of 2 options here. That's fine. Could also Drain Punch, but we don't have Stab, and our attack is down. So I think we'll just one-shot him with this and move on. That's another thing, if we're being completely honest, that has been in our favor. I don't think we've really gotten wrecked by too many critical hits on our side. We've had a few favorable ones for us. We've also had quite a few wasted ones. But I can't really remember any critical hits that just decimated somebody, killed somebody that we needed, and then put us in an unfavorable matchup. Of course, by talking about these things, I am sure that we're screwed going forward. But, you know, it's the elephant in the room. We might as well talk about it. Yep. No, I think that's going to have to get disabled eventually. I mean, it's just too much, Mom. Like, you have called me on the phone 3 times in 13 minutes. And I know that I'm a 10-year-old going out in the big scary world of Pokemon on my own, so there's a little bit of clinginess here. I get that. But at the same time, if you could stop, that would be terrific. Sailors are both kind and strong, and so humble. A Smeargle. I don't know if we can kill that or not. I think we can. Umbreon's gonna try. Had a kid. You are both kind and strong. You don't even know if I'm kind. Well... Gym Leader's Pokemon type changed without my noticing. There's a mouse on the way now because I got distracted. And the good news is we accidentally, quote-unquote, hung up on Mom. But you'll notice she tried to call again. Forget 4 times in like 15 minutes. That's 3 times in 5 minutes. One Battle Jasmine, but she's just not feeling like it. She's really not feeling it. I do like his name though. Roberto. And he has a skitty. And dead. But he gets the experience first, and I appreciate that. Sure, we're going to keep looking to use Alakazam in these type of spots, because if we have him in front of the party, he's got no guard, we get those extra encounters we talked about before. We don't really want that most of the time. We get so much more experience from trainer battles that there aren't going to be a lot of times, unless we're looking to farm a wild Pokemon, that we want them to show up more often. No, this is fine. We can murder kill everything. It's not a big deal. Is that Mom who's calling? Oh. She has subverted my expectations. Very good, Mother. So we get to the top here. We have what appears to be a sick Ampharos. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night. Got sick. A wonderful pharmacy in Cyanwood. That's across the sea. Can you get some medicine for me now that I opened this door for you that would have trapped you forever? And I'm like, okay. Alright. So the lighthouse in this version, certainly not the original, has a convenient elevator. Do, 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 do. But we wanted to fight our way up because we wanted the experience. We do need a Pokemon Center, though. We got roughed up a little bit over the course of that. Some strong trainers in there. Have I talked to people here? Yeah, I talked to people here. Yep. No, I remember this guy's poetic talking nonsense. Yes, very good. No, yep. I remember him. I remember the fisherman dude.
Your Umbreon was feeling better, so you decided to take it with you.
Yeah. No, I got it. But thank you. Thank you for helping. Goodbye.